One thing is for certain, our weather is not boring this week. Good evening, everyone. Thanks for clicking on to tonight's Weather Extra. We're going to go from record highs today in the mid-50s to now some accumulating snow by tomorrow morning. And I'm wondering if the kids are going to get the day off from school. I mean, it's going to be close here. A lot of towns probably get 3 to 6 inches of snow, but it's working in the kids' and the teachers' favor here. We haven't had many school days off this year. The timing, the commute, looks like the commute looks pretty bad. And it's Friday, so I think a lot of the superintendents are going to be a little trigger happy tomorrow. So we'll see what pans out here. But if you're a student, I'd urge everyone to do their homework. Always do your homework just in case, right? Hey, as far as the watches and warnings go, so far the Weather Service has winter weather advisories up areas in tan. They go into effect 3 a.m., 5 a.m. farther off to the north and east. There are winter storm warnings off to the south here. Wouldn't be shocked if this advisory is expanded a little bit as we head into the morning tomorrow. Expanded west, I mean. Now, your satellite radar shows the old front. Remember the front that moved through yesterday? Remember the rain we had? That has shifted offshore. Now it's this old front that we're tracking, this little area of low pressure that will continue to track north, and it looks like it's going to come close enough to graze us. We're going to call this a glancing blow. Not a blockbuster of a storm, but it looks like we will be on the edge of that ocean storm. If you were watching us yesterday, we were thinking up to maybe 2 inches of snow out of this one. The track looks a little bit farther west now, which would mean we would see slightly more snowfall accumulation. So with a track like this, yes, we would see enough snow to produce a pretty tricky morning commute. In fact, the morning commute doesn't look great at all. This is 9 a.m. It's snowing for most of the area. Farther north and west, though, particularly up near the Canadian border, there'll be very little, if any, snowfall accumulation expected there. The storm's a pretty quick mover, though. It's gone by late tomorrow afternoon. Notice what's lurking off to the north, though. There's a little Arctic cold front out here. That moves through on Sunday. That's going to play an interesting role in our weather as well, because the cold air in its wake is going to set the stage for our next snowstorm, and that will probably be Tuesday of next week. Still some uncertainty whether it'll be Monday night or it'll be Tuesday, but I think we're going to get more accumulating snow. All right, Storm Tracker takes us into the morning tomorrow. This is about 7 o'clock in the morning. This is what we're expecting the radar to look like here. Notice temperatures are slightly above the freezing mark. The snow may actually... The snow's probably going to be wet to start out, and it may have a hard time accumulating, especially south here, Seacoast, New Hampshire, extreme southern York County. You may start as a brief period of rain, but the trend will be for the cool down, so that change over to snow is expected. So snow continues through the morning commute, through the early afternoon. Notice by 2 o'clock, here comes the back edge. That snow is starting to move in from the back edge, moving in from west to east. Your evening commute's looking a little bit better, but as far as the snow on the ground, there'll probably be several inches of snow there still. So evening commute might not be perfect either. Your storm tracker takes us into the morning on Saturday. Saturday looks okay. Notice sun to increasing clouds. There'll be that little Arctic cold front that tries to sneak through. There it is, shaped like a banana around midday Sunday. Check out the temps, low 40s Sunday. It's going to get a little windy Sunday as well. The air temperatures behind that should fall pretty quickly. So a snow shower or snow squall can't be ruled out on Sunday. Okay, snow tracker. This is run off a forecast model called the RPM model, and this might actually be a little bit light. I put a large portion of this area in the 3 to 6 inch range here, and there are a lot of areas coming in around 3 inches, 4 inches there in Augusta, 3 in Portsmouth, 4, close to 5 in Rockland, with the jackpot down east. I have no problems with the contouring in that. It's just some of these may be just a little bit light by an inch or two. This is another forecast model that we run in-house. This one's called Microcast, and if we go through some of the totals on this one, notice Portland's around 4, Sanford's around 4 there, up to Brunswick about 4 or 5 inches of snow, Lewis and Auburn 3 or 4 inches there, same in Augusta. I think this one has a slightly better handle on the snow situation for tomorrow. Notice down towards Penobscot Bay, closer to 6 or 7 inches of snow there. And down East Maine, I think there will be spots that get upwards of maybe 9 or 10 inches of snow. So, something to keep an eye on there. This is what we're expecting. This is our snowfall map we compiled here. About 3 to 6 for Portland down to Sanford, Brunswick, up to almost the Augusta area. I suspect from Sebago Lake, the west side anyway, Lewis and Auburn, Augusta, that line points north and west. You should be in the 2 to 4. That's what we're thinking. There will be that cutoff farther back in the mountains of Coding to 2 and up near the international border. You might see slightly higher amounts. Southern New Hampshire, maybe southern York County. It all depends if you start as a little bit of rain. But notice some of the Penobscot Bay region here. Rockland, some of the peninsulas. You may get into that 5 to 9 inch range, where down East Maine will probably be in that 5 to 9 inch range. That's Washington, Hancock County. Okay, so light snow tomorrow, ends during the afternoon. Saturday's okay. If you have outdoor plans, maybe to play in the snow, I think we're in good shape. Could be a snow shower on Sunday. Monday, still a little bit of a tricky setup next week. It looks like the cold air will be with us, so the next storm looks primarily snow. The big question is, does it get going Monday night or does it get going Tuesday? I think we're going to have more accumulating snow. My best estimate is Tuesday at this point, ending early Wednesday morning. In the extended forecast, yeah, there's more winter to talk about here. Note some of those overnight lows and the single numbers. One of two storms affects us tomorrow. That second one should arrive at some point early next week, most likely on Tuesday. All right, that's what we're thinking tonight. Of course, more updates coming up on Fox 23 at 10 and CBS 13 at 11. And Amanda will have much more coming up first thing in the morning as well. Have a nice night.